Okay, okay. Hello, everybody. Well. It looks like we are live. I think we're good. I'm gonna just play our song and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Yeah,
Be right back.
late nights, open mics, open minds. If you found this, you're right where you're supposed to be. Let's talk. Yeah. Mic light on, chair lean back, another thought running laps in my head like that. No mask, no act, just truth on wax. If it's heavy, we lift it. If it's funny, relax. From the noise outside to the quiet inside. Every voice got weight, every moment got time. Some days feel fast, some nights feel long. So we hit record just to make it make sense again. Talking wins, talking losses, talking life in between. How the dream look bright, but the path ain't clean. If you ever felt stuck, if you ever felt seen, pull up close. This is space where you breathe. No script on the table, no clock on the wall. Just a groove in the room when the questions fall. This the Groovy Guy podcast. Press play, let it ride. Real talk, slow time. Let the stress slide. From the laugh out loud moments to the deep down truth. If it's coming from the heart, then it's coming from boom. Yeah, the Groovy Guy podcast, where the vibes stay strong. Where a minute turn hours when the groove come on. If you're here for the insight, or just kill some time, you in the right place. Welcome to the mind. Yeah, some days it's jokes, some days it's deep. Some days you barely hanging on by sleep. But we talk it out, yeah, we air it clean. Turn weight into words, turn silence to steam. Conversation stretch past the surface layer. From the plans we make to the fears we carry. No perfect answers, no claiming control. Just trying to understand how the world unfolds. From pop culture talk to the personal side. From what if questions to the reasons why. If you ever ask life, what's next for me? You're not alone, yeah, we all think deep. This the Groovy Guy podcast. No rush, no race. Just a voice, just time. Just a headspace. Whether rolling in the car or alone at night. Let the groove keep you company, keep it light. Yeah, the Groovy Guy podcast, hosted by Boom, where the mic stay warm and the thoughts stay true. Every episode, another moment in tune. If it feel real to you, then we did it right. Sometimes you don't need answers. You just need to hear somebody say it out loud. That's what this is. Life don't come with a manual page. We learn in real time, we grow with age. From old regrets to the brand new goals. Still trying to figure out how the puzzle folds. But there's power in talk, there's peace in sound. In hearing your thoughts when they slow down. So if today felt heavy, if tomorrow unknown, sit with me a second, you ain't alone. This the Groovy Guy podcast. Let the groove sink in. Where the talk stay honest and the vibe stay genuine. No matter where you at or the mood you're in, there's room at the table, yeah, you always fit in. Yeah, the Groovy Guy podcast. Turn it up and down. From the first word spoken to the silence spoken. If you take one thing when you leave this room, let it be this: you good, you here, and the groove live on with boom.
Oh, God. What's going on, guys? There we go. It's your host, Matthew, aka Mr. Boom Pow 1, the grooviest guy on the internet. How's everyone doing? Let's take a look at who's hanging out here in the chat. We've got Eris Nix, we got Glowshine, we got Herbie Lovebug 63, Immortal Kage, myself, OG Badgercat, Precious Monster 4430, Siren Syrup, Sydney Gamer, and The Plug. Haven't seen you in a minute, Plug. Hope you're doing well. Man, do I got an episode for you guys. Whew. Now, this is kind of a this is kind of like, it's a fun stream while also being somewhat of a serious stream. For those of you who don't know much about me, I spent a long time kind of working in and out of like delis, seafood apartments, I worked a little bit in like bakeries before, just part-time work, full-time work, and just really that was like my bread and butter, right? Like I could like skin an animal, like I was in a butcher's program for a bit. I can gut a fish, do all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things we did in my like past, and I'm excited to kind of share some of these stories with you. I've got a little bit of a fun thing going on. Hopefully, hopefully, I don't think it's gonna work. Rastov and I tried getting a TTS working. I don't think it's going to work if I'm being real. I think there are still some issues, but if it does work, I'll be happy. For a $2 super chat, just tell me your deli. Well, you can do more than $2, of course, if you need more text. But like, just tell me your deli order or a seafood order. Simple as that. Uh, yeah, just tell me what you guys want to order from a deli, and I might have a little bit of a surprise for you. A little bit. A couple of you guys have seen what I've been cooking up. Some of you haven't, and I'm really excited. But anyways, hi, and I just got 8 messages right away. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Yeah, I'm here. So I've spent a lot of time just in delis in general. Arthur, I know you don't want to work in a deli either. Yeah, it's been like really windy as of late, and the wind is like literally blowing on my windows. Like it's just the house is like shaking, and it's really crazy. But yeah, so I got all three dogs are like crying in different ways, and you feel sad because they're just trying to get along. It's if they're cold, if you're cold, they're cold. Let them inside. Don't let them hang out. But I wanted to start like kind of with my experience just in like this environment, right? Like I want to say it was late 2016, early 2017. I started working for a supermarket by me called King's. Not really doxing myself because they're all over New Jersey. There were a couple in New York too. But yeah, I started working for them and I started in the seafood department. And I wanted to leave my previous job where I worked in a factory doing a lot of like metals and washers, like little like nuts and bolts, like those washers. Really great. Um and that was, it was all right, but it paid like dog shit. I was trying to go to college at the time, and like my father got sick, so I need to like find something with more flexible hours so I can get like a second job while also going to school. Meat is
Chiocciola
murder.
Rastov Super Chat 3,01. MTS Murder.
Please tell me you guys heard that. Rastov, thank you so much for the 5 New Zealand dollars. Now, if you could do me a favor, buddy, what is it you'd like to order from the deli? Because, let me just tell you, buddy. Hey, Rastov, thank you so much for the 5. You're looking like a big, thick man. What can I get you, buddy? What can I get you? Meat is a murder? Meat is murder. It's okay. Well, let's get everybody's favorite man, Rastov, out and about. Here he is in the deli. Welcome to Boom's Deli. And that reminds me, I actually need to do this. Oh my lord. We have welcome to the Boom's Deli. Okay, Rastov, you clearly don't want any kind of meat. So, I'm gonna walk you down to the bakery department.
Oh, thank you so much. Good customer service. I'll be back tomorrow.
Clearly, this is what Rastov wants. Now, Rastov looks like the kind of guy who like really is into chocolate cake, right? So, Rastov, I'm just gonna get this for you right now. I'm gonna meet you back by the deli counter. Let's get you some cake, bro. Let's get you some chocolate cake, bro. You look like you can use some.
It's for my dog. He's diabetic, but like spiritually.
Spiritually. Well, Rastov, enjoy your cake. I will see you later tonight, man. Oh yeah. So, well, there we go. Thank you so much, Rastov. Thank you so much for the 5 New Zealand dollars. Really appreciate it. Meat is murder? I don't really think so, but I would like a cheesecake, please. Oh, we only have, hold on. That reminds me. We only got chocolate today. Sorry. That's how I used to talk to customers when I worked the counter. If they asked for something we didn't have. He wishes he could dance like that. Bro, Rastov wishes he could dance like that, dude. I'm dead. No, you're not dead. You're not dead. No. Mm-mm. Rostov, I do think Rostov would have some gnarly dance moves. I think that would be really funny. What was that voice about the service? Oh, I mean, hey,
I don't know
we
why
got
this
any
guy's
chocolate
taking
cake?
so long with my sandwich. You better hurry the hell up.
Excuse me.
I'm
you take
telling
so long.
you.
Telling me.
I need my turkey on rye today.
No. Anyways, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have a lot of people I know already in. No, back at the start of the song. Oh, the Asian one. I asked a lot of people. Rastov, I asked you by the way too in a voice call. Granted, it was a voice, not a text. To like send me some audio clips. Arthur, I know what he wants. But I asked you for some too, and you never sent me any. Yes, I did. I asked you. I definitely did last night, Rastov. But I also asked you before that earlier in the week. So kind of crazy that you never sent any. But whatever, I got a whole bunch of really good ones. But yeah, again, if you want to send in your, I don't remember that at all. I mean, I get it. I'm not as important to you as some other people, but whatever. The gaslighting is crazy. It's not gaslighting, dude. It's the truth. Anyway, yeah, if you want to have your deli order in, it's through a super chat, and we'll get you your order right away. But yeah, so I started working in a deli mainly for the fact that I was really I was looking for work, and I hated like the factory job I was in. It was fun at times. My boss was all right. He was just a real It's audit day, bro. I don't know what you're looking for, Rastov. There's nothing wrong over here. We got everything looking good. Like I promise, we got the
6-7.
Hey,
6-7.
kid, shut up.
Mom,
Shut up, kid.
6-7.
The salad case is looking all nice and fresh. Just overturned it, everything. Everything's looking nice, rotated. The sandwich
Fuck
case,
your
you know,
mother.
toppings. Fuck my mother. Fuck your mother. The seafood counter is looking nice and clean. Like some
Oh
cockroaches.
my, that's a very well
Hey,
proportioned
buddy,
salami.
back of the line.
How much for that?
Off the limits. Maybe for 5. We don't do cockroaches. The grill is all nice and clean. The bakery is all looking nice.
I know. And then she stabbed the man.
That's crazy. And then the soup bar is all nice. But, like I was
quit.
saying, everything's going great. But yeah, back to what I was before. We did, I was working in the seafood department when I first started working for that supermarket. And it was it wasn't a lot of work. Seafood is actually, between deli, seafood, and the meat department, the butchers and all that, probably my favorite out of the 3. Seafood is usually like the slower paced section of the store. So you don't have to really worry too much about a lot of customers. Like there were nights where I would just sit there, AirPod or headphone in, just kind of listening to YouTube, Netflix, movies, just whatever I could. And then I would get bored, so I'd pull out my phone, play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Master Duel wasn't a thing yet when I was working this job. Excuse you. But no, it was some good times. I met my best friend Dimitri working that job. At that time, I hadn't started working the deli. I was only in seafood. Can't stand the smell of seafood. Couldn't do it. Honestly, here's the thing.
@erisnix super chat 2,72. Tuna salad pesce insalata verde.
Hey, hold on. I got this. Eris, I'm so excited for this. Hey, we got our favorite person here. Eris, get over here. Get over here, Eris. What's going on? Eris? You want yourself some tuna salad? Hold on, I got you. Let's go
Oh my
over
god,
to the
did you hear? They were fucking roommates.
roommates. That's crazy. But let's go over to the salad case. I'm gonna scoop you up some tuna salad. Then we're gonna head right back.
Oh my god, he has a gun!
Hey, ignore that.
Run!
Ignore that. Let me get you. Let's get you your Oh my god, where is it? Here it is. Let's get you
I
your
don't know why, but when I'm waiting in line, I just
oh my god, they're so gases over each other.
and this music is just so great. I just want to dance.
Where is it? There we go. Let's get your tuna, your salad, and just get you out of here. There you go. Good to see you, Harris. Good to see you. I'm just liking the stream. Wow. Wow, you're just liking it? Saying I have E when you can't get it. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off, bro. Harris, I've been holding on to that all fucking week. Anyways, bro, dude, oh my god. Arthur, help me help you. Help me help you. Shush.
Chiocciola glu sottolineatura shine super chat 1,99. Let me get the to age on da wheat bread with olive.
Glowshine, let me get that hoagie on the wheat bread with olive, bro. I got you, my boy Glowshine. Let's get Glowshine over here. Hey, Glowshine. Hey, we got Glowshine over here. What's going
Alright,
on?
pal, how you doing? I'm looking to get a bit of that ticket for you. Got
You
out
wanna get
bloody
yourself a
hankering for that
hoagie?
new.
Hold on, let me slice that meat for you, sir. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Glowshine. Hope everything's going well in your life. Hope everything's just nice and sweet for you. Let me go over to the sandwich bar. You wanted some olive on there. It's pretty gross in my opinion. I'll put a little mayonnaise on there for you.
I don't know why.
Then we're gonna head
when
back
I'm waiting in
over
line,
to
I
the
just
deli counter,
feel like I need
and we're gonna
dance.
get you. I
This
already have
music
that
is
wrapped
just
up
so
for you.
great.
Don't worry.
I just want to dance.
Here you go, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your day, sir. Let me quickly hide. There we go. Bro. I'm so lost. The fuck is it? TDS.
Chiocciola Rastov super chat
Oh god,
3,01.
what is this?
Hai un pene molto piccolo e nessuno lo toccherebbe nemmeno se lo pagassi. Giustizia per la tua migliore amica.
I don't know what that says, or what that was. But back to the deli counter, we gotta get our boy Rastov back
They
in
changed
the...
gravity slightly in 2014 and no one talks about it.
Rastov, Rastov,
salami.
look at me, boy. I need you to stop distracting me while I'm at work. I need you to go back over, you know, to where you belong, you know, right back over there. Sir, thank you. All right, we're back. All right. Fake Italian. I've been very upfront. Whoa. Ignore that. I've been very upfront with y'all. My mother is half Italian. I just played up for the New Jersey shit because I'm from New Jersey. But I'm a proud New Jerseyite. Sup, Mr. Boo? What's going on, Mr. Barnyard? Which half? My mother's side.
Chiocciola glu sottolineatura shine super chat 1,99. Let me get that skibidi Ritzler special.
Bro, what the TTS? I gotta change that later. But anyways.
Okay, can I get the large vanilla mocha coffee?
No, you can't, sir. Let's get Glowshine back over here.
What in the Sam hell is a skibbity Riz? Who in the hell is the Rizzler?
Sir,
I've
I'm gonna
never
have to be
heard of
honest
this
with you.
creature before in my
Excuse me, Rizzler,
life.
I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of my store, sir. I ain't got nothing for you. Excuse you. Arthur, really? Okay. Bro, I'm at the point now. I'm about to give up all three of my dogs for adoption. That's where I'm at right now. We ain't got no Skibbity Rizzler special. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. We just don't. But anyways, people are gonna join for the first time and be like, "What the fuck is going on, dude?" Kage, I've been working on this all fucking week. Okay, this has been going on for a fucking week. Okay, dude, let me have this. I'm probably gonna make like a playlist for like special streams, kind of like this. This is gonna go in the Groovy Guy podcast, you know, playlist. But for right now, this is just a one-off. Like, we're having fun, right? Yeah. But back to my initial story, right? You can have. I have no idea what the context for this is. So Kage, so I said in the beginning of this, I've worked a lot in delis over the years. I've worked at seafood departments, delis, a little bit in bakeries. I was in a butcher program for a little bit. I kind of just wanted to go over my experience working in that field, because it was about 7 years of my life.
Chiocciolaglo sottolineatura shine superchat 1,99. What about the Ohio Mayo experience?
The Ohio Mayo. Well, we gonna have to get.
Can I get a Whopper with double cheese, please?
I'm gonna be honest with you, sir. One more damn request like that, I'm dropping the accent. You out of here.
Holy shit, is that Phil Collins?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have to hear the rest of that Phil Collins statement from Glowshine during the next part of the song. All right. But again, right?
Chiocciola Lunalfa in superchat 4,36. Ham and cheese sub with side salad please.
Luna, thank you so much for the 70s czar, and it's perfect. Luna, you're the most recent person to add to this.
I need to ask him about that rumor, about that one song when he feels it coming in the air tonight.
What's going on, Luna? How you doing? Welcome over to Boom's Deli. Welcome. Want to get a ham and cheese sub?
That was so crazy. I gotta go ask him real quick. Hold on. Hold my bag. I'll come back for my sandwich. Bye.
Salad real quick. Let's get that all right over for you. You know, let me walk back over to the counter. Let me give you your salad container. Wow, this is one of those situations where I'm now like, there it is. Let's get you your salad container. Is that gift the one you said you made one-handed?
Keith, clean up on aisle 1.
Ham and cheese.
Someone has been
I'm gonna do
sick.
one special. Not only am I gonna cut this for you fresh after getting you the bread and all this, I'm gonna slice the meat for you fresh there. I'm gonna get the meat slicer, the cheese slicer, and I'll do something even better. I'm gonna grill the bread for you so it's nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. Well, Luna, I want to thank you so much for stopping by at the Boom's Deli, but I'm gonna have to send you on your merry way.
I think my therapist is rooting against me.
Okay. Yeah, anyways. Who knows Phil Collins reference I did? Thank you, Luna. I'm glad you're liking this. Why does Luna look like a lesbian? Hold on. Nuh-uh. Luna does not. Hold on. Let's get this stuff detached from her. Hold on. Luna does not look like a lesbian. Let's not do that. We ain't playing. What the fuck? Oh no. What have I done? Okay. Oh. Bro, I gotta fix this. I'm not gonna tell you what it is I'm fixing, but I gotta fix this. Bro. That's crazy. Luna does not look like that. That's so mean, Gino. That's so mean. This one look lesbian. We love. Listen, everybody's welcome here. All right, on the Groovy Guy podcast, everybody's welcome here. All right. But again, right? So I spent about like 3 years in that one. Well, 3.5 years in that store, working mainly the seafood department. I did get.
Chiocciola siren syrup superchat 5. Hey, can I get a full long Italian bread with mayo olive oil, baked chicken, black olives, and red onion, lettuce, provolone. Chiocciola glo sottolineatura shine superchat 1,99.
Okay.
What's the Boom Deli special?
Okay. So, Siren said, hey, can I get a foot-long Italian bread with mayo, olive oil, baked chicken, black olives, and red onion les provolone? Bro, you better believe we can get that for you, Siren. You better believe we get that for you, Siren. Siren, come on down to the Boom's Deli. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Let's put you right over there. So you want that
if it
nice
doesn't
Italian
scan, don't
bread.
just put it through his bananas.
Don't worry, I'm gonna slice it for you. The bread, the cheese, the provolone, this red onion. I don't think you're really gonna want that. We're gonna get all that over at the sandwich station. Get everything you need. Put it on over there. Just that. You don't want any condiments? Nothing that? Okay. Well,
Chiocciola Genorox superchat 2. 55
No,
burgers,
I said like
55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55
get you
cokes.
your wrap sandwich and just kind of send you on your merry way. Bro. Gina rocks 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes. Gina, I'm gonna be real with you. You can get out of my store. I do not have that prepared. You can get out of my store. Kiwa. And the Boom Deli special. Hold on. We can't scam Glowshine. So let's get Glowshine back on the floor. Glowshine, look at me.
Thank you so much. Do you also sell coffee?
No, we don't sell coffee. Actually, we do. Look at me, Glow. Get out of my store. But yeah, again, so I spent many years working in that. This would be a wild experience if I was high. Oh, Kage, believe me.
Chiocciola Rastov Super Chat 3,01. I am here for the illegal
Password
chicken
is
fight out back. Password is Booma said.
Okay, bro. You got
What in the Sam hell is a skibbity Riz?
I'll explain that to you later.
Who in the hell is the Rizzler?
I'll explain that
I've
to you.
never heard of this creature before in my life.
It's fine. Rastov, you want that? You're gonna have to go out back. It's around the corner, knock on the door 3 times, and then yell the password. That's how you get it, right? Jimmy will let you in.
Hi.
This is a wild experience. I'm glad you're enjoying it because I now understand what Rastov goes through when I'm trying to like tell a story a little bit. And now I'm thinking like, oh shit, this is a wild experience. I'm like trying to like do my thing, and now like, wow, this is crazy. Pour one for me, Luna. Kage, I have a character for you as well, Kage. I have a character for you as well. But again.
Chiocciola Glu sottolineatura Shine Super Chat 1,99. What story I'm sorry I need the code to the toilet.
How are you?
Glowshine. Hold on. Where's Glow? He's running around. Where's Glow? Hold on. Glow. Listen to me, man. It's to the left between the bakery and the bakery department. The bakery and the produce department. Just go through the back door, alright? Just head back there, alright?
Chiocciola Ogbadercat Super Chat 2.
Hey, I like a
Salami,
foot long.
provolone with lettuce, tomato.
Ham salami provolone with lettuce. Bro, Badger
Chiocciola
Cat.
Rastov Super Chat 3,01. Sottolineatura jellyfish. 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 Sottolineatura jellyfish.
It's over. Alright. Wow. Wow. Alright, Badger Cat, come on down! What's going on? You want a ham salami provolone with lettuce and
On
tomato?
Italian herb and cheese, toasted, please.
I'm gonna get
Cut
everything ready with the bread
diagonally,
and all that.
only on the
Yeah.
left side,
Actually,
with
you
the
know what, before I
light
forget, let me head
brush
back. Let me
of
slice you
butter.
the ham,
Not too
the
much,
provolone
just a
first,
whisper
you know?
of
I need
it.
to make sure that's nice and clean, you know?
Well,
Make that
actually,
clean.
can we do half Italian herb
Sir,
and cheese, half
tell that to the other
Parmesan
guy.
oregano?
Alright, who's ever talking? Tell
And
that to
can
the
you
other
do
guy.
the
I'm busy with
Parmesan
this.
a little thicker on the left side? Maybe
Chiocciola
like
Silenzilu Super Chat
5.2
10.
centimeters,
anyway,
if
Come
that's
this is amazing.
possible.
Let's get you
Let's
around.
fit
I
the
want
out
also
lesson.
double
Boomster
layer
soup
turkey,
kitchen.
but if you can fold the slices
There you go,
nicely,
ma'am.
not just stack
Enjoy
them,
the rest of your day.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you. And also, when you're putting on the condiments, a zigzag pattern is preferred.
Let's feed the house less Boom Soup Kitchen. Bro, we gotta get Siren some soup. Gotta get her some soup, bro. Let's get Siren some soup. Over at the soup bar, get tomato basil, clam chowder, chicken and rice, beef chili, chicken noodle, broccoli and cheddar. I'm gonna assume
Chiocciola Crono sottolineatura Okazaki Super Chat 2. I need a few BLTS no tomatoes and coffee.
tomato
No,
and coffee.
I'm not authorising a refund for
I
a
bet- I
half-eaten
gotcha.
rotisserie chicken.
Let's get Siren her soup. Siren, you enjoy the rest of your day, ma'am. Enjoy. Thank you so much for your support. Chrono. Oh, bro. Chrono. I don't know, man. You need a few bits, no tomato, a few BLTs. Man, here's the problem, dude. Here's the problem. Hello, Chrono.
Mr. Powell, you got an order for a
Go ahead. What's my order?
extra long, foot long
Long
that's
foot
an
long.
extra
Well,
long
I'm gonna ignore this
footlong with
announcement because I'm
extra
dealing with you, Chrono, the
mayonnaise
customer. But anyways, yeah, we're
and
slicing this up for your
extra
BLTs. I hope your
olive
day's been going
oil.
well, Chrono. I really hope
You
everything's
need
just
to toast the
succeeding for
bread.
you in life. I really hope you find exactly what you're looking for.
Have a
How
wonderful
the
day
kids?
at
How the kids,
Boom
Chrono?
Deli.
How the kids?
It's a great
But,
place to shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back over. I'm gonna toast the bread for you again. I wanna make sure you really enjoy. You know, I wanna make sure you enjoy this, dude. Ooh. Sandwich station, nice and good. Get you your BLT with the tomatoes. And you want a coffee? Well, the coffee's around the corner. You pay for that at the register. But yeah, once again, we gonna get you your wrapped item, sir. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Wow. Dude, that's the whole song. The song is 10 minutes and 29 seconds. No, 19 seconds. You guys just played through it. So next time I do that, I gotta play from the beginning. They're doing great. They said hi. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Bro, that's this dog.
Chiocciola Rastov Superchat 12,03, sottolineatura Pau, 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 sottolineatura Pau.
I'll remember this.
Chiocciola Glu sottolineatura Shine Superchat 1,99. May I get the Discord mode special?
Alright, buddy. I need you to do me a favor. Do me a favor. Alright, I need you to hunt down Glowshine. I need you to just go fuck him up. Like, genuinely just go fuck him up, alright? I'm not putting up this shit anymore. Alright, good. God damn it. Thank you, Glowshine. Thank you, Restov. If you're a member of Boom's Harem, you get a discount. That's crazy. You get a harem discount. There's no harem. There's none. Alright? There's no harem, okay? Fucking toxic panda. Bro, I need to get Exile. Bro, I'm telling you, Chrono, you've seen it. Exile is going to lose his fucking mind. There's a harem discount chat. He told me, right? I feel like I've ordered so many things, and all this guy gave me was a piece of cake. 1 star. Yo, Rastov, you never gave me exactly what your order was. You just kind of supported me. I truly appreciate you. He's collecting. I was like,
Chiocciola Sirensirup Superchat 2. I'm sending Eris to pick up my order.
You're sending Eris to pick up your order? Oh, well. Let's get Eris. Come on down. Eris is on DoorDash. I think Eris would be successful at DoorDash. I think Eris would be very. But if I know
Oh, thank you so much. Good customer service. I'll be back
she really
tomorrow.
likes a nice bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. I feel like she loves that. I feel like she would love that. I really do. I really do think she would like that. There you go, Eris. Make sure she gets that. Make sure you don't bump it around the car. The music is really loud. That's fine. I mean, I'll lower it just a little bit. This is slander. I do not have ED. Listen, Eris. It's a fluster clock, dude. Wow. That's crazy. Thanks, Eris, for being on me. Oh my god, this dog. It's in, out. Some reason was extra saucy. Well, I had a little bit of extra
Chiocciola
ketchup.
Glu sottolineatura Shine Superchat 1,99. You let me get a bacon, egg and cheese.
Hey, you want a bacon, egg, and cheese? You want a bacon,
It's
egg,
for my
and
dog.
cheese?
She's diabetic.
Little shine. Let's get this man over to the deli counter. Let's get Glow over here. What's going on, Glow? You want yourself a bacon, egg, and cheese?
Chiocciola Obbecat Superchat 2. Boom Falling Special.
I'll be right with you back, Miss
I don't know why this guy's taking so long with my
Let's slice
sandwich.
on that
You better
bacon.
hurry the hell up.
We got some
I'm
nice
telling
Canadian bacon in from Canada.
I need my
It's coming
turkey
in from
on
Mexico, but
rye
we're getting it right here
today.
now. Then I'm gonna have to hit you on that grill for that bacon, egg, and cheese, toasted bagel, egg, cheese. Put that right on there. I'm gonna get you
6-7.
nice.
6-7.
There you go, Flo.
Money.
Hope you have a
6,
good
7.
And then Magic Cat wants Boom's foot long. Well, that's a secret family recipe. Secret family
Fuck
recipe.
your mother.
Magic Cat, come on down, man. You want the Boom's foot long? Well, that is
Oh
a
my, that's
chicken,
a very well
turkey,
proportioned
salami
salami.
sandwich.
How
foot
much for
long.
that?
So I'm gonna just, get that ready for you. The mayonnaise on that foot long. We ain't gonna toast it because I don't think you want that. I'll be honest, you don't look like the type of person who
I
would want
know,
that.
and then she
So I'll
stabbed
slice
the
the meats
man.
for you. I get that all nice and ready for you. Then we're gonna head right back to the deli counter.
I'd quit, but then who would suffer
There you go,
correctly?
man. Enjoy the rest of your day, my fellow Jerseyite. Thank you guys so much. I'll be honest. Where did I even leave off in the story? Bro, this guy has taken 35 minutes to tell us about why he works at Deli. Bro, this is a wild groovy guy episode. I love it. Thank you, Kage. Thank you. If anybody wants to help Kage out, get this guy like a slice of cake. There you go. Somebody get this man a slice of cake. Kimmy, long time no see. It's good to see you. Boom, I forgot the first part of the story. Okay. So we're starting back at the very beginning, right? Worked in a factory. My dad got sick. We moved on I dropped out of college because I just picked up extra hours at the supermarket because I started going both seafood and deli and did a lot of that. I experienced a lot of things. It feels like a lifetime ago. I know. This is all the way back in 2016. Jesus. And in that time period, we just, family was like scraping by money. And at this time, I'm going to college at night. I'm working during the day, working in the afternoon, and then I'm taking one night class 5 days a week at this point. So like I'm doing like a 4 to 6 hour shift from like 6 a.m. to 10 to 12, like between that period, right? So it could be 6 to 12, 6 to 10. Then I would do my other job I had, which was at like 2 to like maybe 7 o'clock at night. And then I would have a 9 o'clock class that would go on till like 11 at night. So that was kind of like what I was putting up with a lot of that time period, which, oh my gosh, I was killing myself at that point, right? And then I got offered a full-time position at my supermarket, and I ended up been there, done that. It's chaos. It is chaos. I got a full-time position. It was for $15.50 an hour, which back in 2018, like to me, no, this is this is summer of 2018. No, that was a lot. Like that was the most I'd ever been offered from a job at that point, like for an hour, and I took it. Dropped college, didn't want to do it anymore. That became like and I was like a full-time closer. Okay, let him tell his story. I'm done with the crazy sandwiches for now. True. We still gotta get Kage in order. Kage's got just for $2. We gotta treat Kage. He needs to see his character. But, yeah. So that happened. And then I got offered the butcher's program.
Chiocciola Rastov Super Chat 3,01. Can you tell the story please? Sottolineatura ok. 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 Sottolineatura ok.
Rastov, I'm gonna need you to be honest with me. Is there a reason why you dislike me so? I'm trying to tell my story, sir. So at this point in my life, I'm working full time.
Chiocciola Glo sottolineatura Shine Super Chat 1,99. Get
Glow
a cake
Shine.
slice so cake please Mr. Boomerilli.
Thank you so much for looking out for our boy Kage. Rastov, I'll talk to you in a minute. But Kage, my good friend, what's going on, Kage? You look like a man who needs a slice of cake and some charity. Look at this man. Look at Kage dance. Look at him. But or at the bakery, where we only sell slices of chocolate cake. Everything else you see on the counter, that's all just for display. All right, I'll be honest with you. But we're gonna go back to the deli counter. Let me get this man his slice of cake. And there you go, Kage. I really hope you enjoy your cake. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Listen, listen. I've that was not my idea. That was not my idea. You think I'm some kind of joke? Listen, Kage, listen, Kage. That was not my idea. That was not my idea. But I went with it. Don't you dare disrespect an illustrious member of the Global Force. Gonna throw someone else. I'm not gonna say whose idea it was, but it was a woman who's currently in the chat right now whose idea it was. The Glow Force. We got the Boom Nation, the Glow Force. We just gotta come up with like a good name for Sire now. That's crazy. Who was it? I'm not gonna say. Like, come on, Kage. Anyway, at this point, I'm now working full time in a deli and a seafood department. I'm working about 60 hours a week because at this point, I'd like given up the morning job. I'm just doing like full time at night. So my shift is starting at like about 2:30 every single day, and I'm basically there till like 10:30 at night.
Chiocciola Lila 18 Super Cheat 5. Pink.
Peak. Well, I don't have a exact character for Lila. I did not expect Lila to be here.
Oh my god,
But
did you
hey,
hear? They
we're
were
gonna get this
screaming.
random woman here who's here to pick up the DoorDash for Miss Lila over here. Look at that. You want peek? Well, if you want peek, the best thing I got.
Oh my god, he has a gun!
Ignore that man.
Run!
Ignore that man. There's no gun. There's no gun. I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm gonna give you a sandwich right now. I'm gonna give you a peak sub. Peak sub. That's what we got over here. But anyways, Miss Lila, I truly appreciate your support at Boo's Deli. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, ma'am.
This music is
I'm sorry, I just gave you a peak sub. Bro, it's good to see you, Lila. Hope everything's going well. A sub that gives her enough stamina to climb a mountain. Exactly. Ignore that man with a gun. Bro, ignore that guy. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing going on over there. There's nothing going on over there. Oh.
Chiocciola Rest of Super Chat 6,02. Start the story from the beginning I forgot. Monopattino 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 monopattino
What is the TTS voice? It's a guy named Giorgio. He's Italian.
Monopattino 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 monopattino.
Okay, Rastop. I need you to come a little closer, buddy. I need you to come a little closer. Keep dancing for the people. Did you already know? So Rastop, what happened was back in like 2016, my dad, he got sick. He had a brain aneurysm. He had a seizure one morning, and put this on the big screen. My entire household is now watching. That's embarrassing. But anyways, yeah. So my dad, he had a brain problem, right? They brought him to the hospital. And your cat's watching. I hope your cat's enjoying it. And my dad, he spent a month in the hospital. So at this point, I was going to college. I was working on a full-time job in the morning with washers, metals, flats, all this stuff, right? That's a whole nother episode I can give you guys if you want something similar to this later down the line. If you guys want it, just by the way. But so what happened was my dad was spent a month in the hospital, and I had to pick up the slack. It really helped me grow up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was 18, I was used to working, but like this really like kicked my ass into gear. And so I got another job because I hated that job at a deli. Well, no, it was a seafood department in a supermarket. And I did my best. I worked 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, went to school, Then I got another part-time job. I was working the seafood department, and then I eventually needed more hours, so I worked in the deli department, and it was okay. It was honestly all right. The deli was all right. I met my best friend Dimitri there. Really great guy. Really enjoyed like just he's still in my life to this day, and this is all the way back in like 2017. I want to say like I met him, and it was tough because when you're working in a deli, you just end up doing a lot of stupid like oh shit, Kage still on screen. Kage, hide yourself. Glow, hide yourself. I just realized I didn't hide the asset. But yeah, so it's a lot of stress. So like me, I'm a type 1 diabetic. So we would usually like spend hours at a time. Like there were a lot of shifts I had that I didn't get to take my break, right? So I'm just constantly like taking cookies, sweets, whatever I could, like keep my blood sugar up while working. We had the soup bar, the deli counter, the seafood counter I had to take care of. Like I would go back and forth, especially when I became like a full-time employee. And then the bakery department, most supermarkets here in the US are usually have like a bakery department and deli right next to each other. The store I worked in, they were connected. So I also used to work in the bakery department, which if you come over here, I got plenty of bakery items. And by plenty, I mean I got a slice of chocolate cake for you. But yeah. So that was kind of what we did. Kind of what we did. And it was a good experience. It was. I really enjoyed doing that. I met a lot of really cool people, had a lot of usuals, a lot of customers that to this day are still on my mind. Now, I'm the kind of person I nickname my customers. And the reason for that is because they would show up so often. They were my usuals, my regulars. And then after working for there for a certain amount of years, I ended up joining the butcher's program. So trying to like learn how to be a butcher, right? The company ended up going bankrupt, so my like apprenticeship kind of ended early. But at that point, I can like take apart a raw chicken, cut it up, put it in like a container, and like the bare minimum what you would need for like a meat case. But that's basically where we're up to right now. So I'm gonna talk to you later, Rastoff. You can sit with the crowd on the rest for the rest of the story. But now at this point, I'm in the meat department. I'm still working 1 day a week in the deli department to cover the one full timer shift in the morning, and I'm working in the seafood department 1 day a week to cover the seafood manager's day off because he'll like a lot of time here in the U.S. Sundays. Depending on where you work, it's either time and a half or it's double time, like in retail. So for him, like in this store at least, it was time and a half and most people work 6 days a week. Sundays being your overtime day, because especially in like my area, Sunday everything's busy, right? Like food is busy, just because it's just so like it's retailing. It's jam packed, Like we're flooding with customers. We're doing our absolute best to fight back against like basically a horde. Siren, no way. That's on your screen. That's crazy. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool. That's funny. Hope I hope who's ever watching is enjoying. But yeah, anyways. Oh no, the song just reset itself. It's okay. So yeah. Anyways, guys, you're not gonna believe that. I think Rastov likes the TTS. Yeah, Rastov does like the TTS. I can't believe I missed that message before. Um, yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm covering, that 2 days a week. And then the company ends up going bankrupt. So while my apprenticeship got like ended early, I had either the option of staying with the new company that bought the market. So I just got back from the top, please. Rastoff. Rastoff. Get over here, buddy. Get over here. Like, come on, buddy. Come here. Give me a little. There you go, buddy. All right, get over there. Like, you stop being so cute. Okay. Yeah. Met a lot of cool people. Met a lot of my usuals, a lot of my regulars. There was another supermarket I ended up working at instead of working for this new one that took over the building. Because like from what I knew, they didn't have any health benefits. I was like, it's not for me. I ended up going to this other place. It was all right. I got a full time position fairly quickly. I had to do this like 6 month program thing where I was part time. They gave me the full time hours. I got like decent pay until like at the 6 month period, I got re-interviewed. They spoke to my department manager, and they hired me as a cheese manager. Yes, a cheese manager. Some of you may not know that. So it was my job to take care of the cheese department while also being the deli, because in this store, cheese. So like every department was like different. I was in one of like the bigger stores, so like that my supermarket made 1.5 to 1.8 million every single week, which might seem kind of crazy, but it's not. So that's why you smell like cheese. I don't. I don't. Rastov, I'm not responding to that. Midlife crisis of the universe speaking to you, bro. I'm not. Listen, if you want to use that, I can't stop you, but I don't know what you would need that for. I told you guys he licks Jesus. It's because you're white, isn't it? No, nothing with me being white has anything to do with this story. I'm just brainstorming for my stream. I mean the title was okay. The picture is kind of like weird. Okay, white boy. Listen, strawberry, listen here. Listen here. I'm just a groovy guy, and you're jealous. You're jealous of me because I'm groovier than you. You're jealous of that. I have no proof of that, but that's just what I'm assuming. You're pretty cool, so you're probably pretty groovy, you know? You're probably pretty groovy. Bro, I wish Exile was here. Bro, let me tell you guys, like, there's still a couple characters you guys haven't seen or a couple items. I felt the ick in my bones. I have a character for Eris. I have a character for Kawaii Cupcake, Chrono, Toxic, generic woman who picked up Lila's order. Melindia's asleep. Damn it. God damn it. Okay. Whatever. We're going back to the story. Mr. Lindbergh's not real. So at this point, this is probably around the time like in my life I was probably working more hours in one job than anything else. Like I used to work like a little over 110 hours a week at the end of 2024, and then like till like about halfway through 2025, something like that. Strawberry got a strawberry tattoo. Hell yeah, strawberry W. Um, and I was probably at my like most depressed, right? But at this time, I was also engaged. That's right, engaged. My ex fiance Maya, that bitch. I won't go too much into her, but like at this time, I'm working about 70-ish hours a week. So like I'm waking up around.
Chiocciola glu sottolineatura shine super chat 1,99. Can kawaii cupcake get a slice of cake?
Wow, can Kawaii Cupcake get a slice of cake? Oh, you bet your sweet bippy she can. Let's get Miss Kawaii Cupcake over here. Where's Miss Kawaii Cupcake? Where you at, lady? Here she is. What's going on, Kawaii Cupcake? You want yourself some nice slice of
Oh,
cake?
thank you so much. Good customer
Let's
service.
go
I'll
over
be
to the
back
bakery
tomorrow.
where all of our items are apparently on ice, by the way. They're all fake. Nothing on here is real. I'm just showing you. But yeah, let me get you a slice of cake. Obviously, you deserve it. You're kind. There you go. Hope you enjoy that. Bye-bye.
It's for my dog. He's diabetic, but like spiritually.
Spiritually. This is where we get his dark arc. No, this is not where my dark arc happened. She didn't like the smell of cheese. No. At this time, so I might make a video kind of like going over my dark arc or like my lowest point maybe in the future. But for right now, we're just gonna like we're not gonna talk about that too much right now. But yeah, like this kind of just took over my life, this kind of work, right? When my like relationship was kind of breaking apart with her, I was just really like digging myself into like my job, picking up as many hours as I could, because in this type of like line of work in the retail, in like delis especially, they're always like looking for just bodies to throw on the counter. People that like, keep the cheese department full, the grab and go full of like like the pre-cut meats and cheeses. We had I would help out in the prepared foods. So some delis you'll have like fried food areas and like grills and all that. That'll be like one thing in my store. It was just like you had the deli, like the cut meats and the cheese department on one side, and the cooked stuff and like fried stuff in the other. So I would help out over there occasionally. Like I would wash dishes and stuff, just taking whatever hours I could get. And it wasn't that bad. I was just so tired all the time. Like my mental health was at like an all-time low. I have a couple of cuts still on my fingers from like times like I might get cut on the slicer and all that, which that's a whole nother issue you get working in delis, like the amount of injuries you can get to your hands. Um, it was all right. I really enjoyed it for the most part. Just because at the end of the day, like I'm thankful for the amount of like money and hours I got from one job. When I started doing Instacart at that time as well, like anytime I couldn't get hours or when I had to take my mandatory day off, I would sleep in and then just do Instacart for a full day, right? Like just wake up like around 2, 3 in the afternoon, um, and just do whatever I could with that. We fast forward a little bit, I get a job with Whole Foods. Whole Foods, Hermagerd. Whole Foods sucked. Not for the reason you might think. I actually really liked working for Whole Foods. I got hired as a seafood lead. Now, what's crazy is they don't even call their department heads managers. They're leads, which it's weird. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't like it at the same time. It's just one of those like, you take it or leave it, right? So the I was the second lead in the seafood department. Just chopping food, all like seafood every day, serving customers, getting like we would do kind of like free samples every day, but like I had to prepare things like I would get cod, shrimp, I would do all these like talk about fish sticks, which were fun. We're not gonna talk about the fish stick joke. Mr. Boom Pow, seafood lead. Honestly, if you had to ask me what I'm more knowledgeable and passionate on, I'd probably say seafood over deli. But like I have a lot more experience in deli, or about the same amount, but like much more time put into a deli. Yeah, give me one sec. Give me one sec. Bad boy. I tell you that you're bad. Mr. Yum Yum Wow, seafood lead. I was a seafood lead. And yes, Arthur emojis in the chat, please. Arthur is in the room. He's eating a dog treat. How y'all guys feel about Italian four Cheez-Its? I don't know. I'm kind of hooked on them right now. But honestly, to you guys, like, how often do you guys go like to a deli, like whether it be like a supermarket deli or like an actual like normal deli where you go in, you get a sandwich, you get
Chiocciola glu sottolineatura shine superchat 1,99. What kind of bread do you have?
Glow Shine. What kind of bread do we have? Wow. Well, let me tell you, sir. You know what? Let me get you over here. Let me get you over here.
I don't know why this guy's taking so long with my sandwich. You better hurry the hell up.
We have a
I'm
lot of
telling
different bread, sir. We got
I need my
loaves, we
turkey
got
on
olive
rye
loaves, we've got
today.
all loaves of bread. We've got grilled white bread, my favorite, pumpernickel. We've got whole wheat, we've got Italian, and we got flatbreads.
6'7", 6'7". Mom.
Arthur, come on. I'm not putting it. I'm like, bro, I'm not putting up with that anymore. Good stuff. Wait, Godric, I just defeated in Elden Ring. I was about to go level up my vigor as was under level and decided one more crack. I did it having lost my wolves early on. Bro, Power Rage, perfect. Just perfect Power Rage. That's amazing. Godric is a pretty decent fight. I like Godric. But the wolves, you're still rocking them. I'm so proud of you. I'm still rocking my jellyfish. My little jellyfish. I'm literally fighting like end game stuff right now. And I'm still rocking that baby. I love it. I love her. That's my my jellyfish Maria. Where was I? Where was I at this point of the story? I'm about to like throw that dog through a window. I swear to God. The wind is crazy out there. My room is shaking. Bro, you guys can't really hear it, hopefully, but like the windows over there are like, the wind is blasting against it. So my dogs are kind of like losing it a little bit. Then I have a window like right here next to me. So like whenever I'm on like a Discord call, especially with fucking Luna, she always has to hit the knocking noise. It's like, motherfucker, stop it. But that's what life brings. That's what life brings. But yeah, that's like, in terms of work, that's been like it's been a couple of years really since I've like done it. Like about like half a year ago, I was like in and out on weekends doing like deli work in the mornings, but I wasn't really as invested as I used to be. Like I was like 2023 is when I stopped being invested in it. That's when I got like my custodial work, and which is fine. That's a whole nother situation. Like I'm so unhappy with that line of work, if I'm being real. It's like, my shift starts late, and it's just like by the time I get home it's like 11, 11:30, 11:45. It's like, fuck, man, I just hate it. Because now I'm up. Like, I used to be in bed every night by like 10 p.m. the latest. And I would be up at like between 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. depending on what I was working. And it just sucked, man. It fucking sucked. Ugh. But yeah, I want to hear you guys. Like, what do you usually get when you do go to the deli? Like me personally, when I do go, I only really get sandwich meat so that I can like make sandwiches throughout the week for like my dinner. But I don't really go for any reason other than that, honestly. But I have a whole long line of like a rogues gallery of customers I've dealt with over the years, who like were my usuals. We've got the 6 ouncer, we've got Canada, we've got the witch, we've got the inbred couple, we've got we got Miss Newark. That's a whole nother. Oh, that fucking lady. Never been. Is it worth it? You've never been to a deli, Kage? You've never been to a deli? No way. That's kind of. I mean, it's not impossible. That's just so hard to like believe. Like, I'm sorry, dude. Like for me, right? That's like kind of crazy. Oh my lord. um. I mean, it's worth it. Like a nice, like an old school Italian one is really nice. Hey, Mr. Boone, for the love of sanity, please make Rostov buff Ivixie and yourself play Bigfoot. Bigfoot. Let's pull up Bigfoot. What is Bigfoot? Nope, never been to one. All right. What is Bigfoot? Let's see. There's Bigfoot Life. You are a Bigfoot hunter with an important mission to put an end to new rumors once and for all and prove to yourself that Bigfoot is not just a myth or invention of the mind. It came out in 2017. Interesting. Nope, never been to one. I'll talk to Ras about that. Mark. When I worked in a deli, I always had one person always want a 2-foot sub with just American cheese, nothing else. I believe you because I have customers who are like that too. Does Greg's count? Sure. Bigfoot is a good game. All right. I mean, I'll bring that up to Rastov later. I had one customer. Who should I start with? Let's go with like the Joker to my Batman. All right. It's a great multiplayer game. If you're no Booster and Fisk, I don't know them, but hey, yeah, so we got the 6 ouncer. He's my Joker, right? If I'm Batman. The 6 ouncer was a real garbage individual. Like if I could like just put it that way, we would like every single day I would like no, it wasn't every single day. It was every Thursday. I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday. I'd be behind the seafood counter, and this guy would come in, and he would like look up and down the seafood counter. Let me give you guys a good example, right? I'm like behind the seafood counter, kind of like this, right? And he'd be standing in front of the case, right? Looking, up and down the counter, going up and down, and then he'd walk away to the meat case, right? And like normally you think, okay, they're just not interested, right? You'd walk away, you're gonna go back to what you're doing. Say if I'm doing like inventory, stocking, whatever. But then he'd come back after a few minutes. And it's like, okay. Mark Robinson, thank you for upgrading your membership to Boom Squad. I truly appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for saving my house. But yeah. So he would do kind of stuff like that, and he'd walk away, then come back, or he might walk around the store and then come back, and then he put his like at one of my jobs when you're working the seafood department, like your bosses kind of want you to keep the counter clean. You like you're constantly spraying it throughout the day because maybe in the summertime there's condensation, so the glass is wet. And he would just take his finger and stick it right on the fucking glass and point. Can I get a 6 ounce piece of salmon? Sure. Absolutely anything. Badger Cat, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to Boom Sims. Truly appreciate you, Badger Cat. Really do. Thank you so much for saving my house. But yeah, no. So this guy would just. This was like an every week thing, and eventually, you get to this point where like you talk to customers, you kind of like build a relationship, and you're thinking, okay, like I know this guy, right? Because some customers, I would see them walk into the store, and like they got the same thing every single time they showed up. And I thought, okay, let me like get this done for this guy ahead of time, right? Like I cut him a 6 ounce piece of salmon, and he came to the counter, and his first time. Dalton, thank you so much for becoming Boom's, like joining the elite club of Boom's biggest haters. Your ears, bro, it's loud. I know, I gotta work on the audio for that. But thank you, Dalton, for saving my house. Bro, I did not know it was gonna be this loud. I gotta go on the website and see. I'll change the website later. So after this stream, it'll be perfect for next time. But yeah, that's funny. So I decided like, oh, I'll cut this for the guy ahead of time. I'll hand it to him. And he when he came to the counter the first time, I asked like, oh hey, 6 cents of salmon, right? Like kind of like looking confused on my part. And he goes, yeah. I'm like, okay, I got it for you right here, and I gave it to him, like just trying to make sure like he's good, right? Like he's got it. He doesn't have to wait. He walks away. And then I got to hear from my boss, like, well, the store manager, like a little bit after that, like, did you pre-cut that for the guy? Like, furious because the customer decided to rip him a new asshole because he didn't want to yell at me. Because at this time, I'm like 19 years old, I'm 20 maybe. And I guess, like, at that time, I shaved a lot more, so I didn't really have the beard ever. Like, this is still growing in, kind of. Like, this is, like, what I normally keep it at. But it's like, bro, what? So I didn't get written up, but I got told like never do that again, right? Even though every other like all of, like my other like usuals, for the most part, I usually will cut ahead, like get their stuff ahead of time if I see them or if I like you enough. Like, and that guy has been like my joker ever fucking since. If I saw him coming to the store, that's when I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go take my 15-minute break. So I would go over to the deli, like, hey, can you go cover seafood real quick? I don't care how far into my shift it was. I would use my break then. We have Canada. Canada was actually a pretty nice lady, and the reason I called her Canada is because she always wore red and white. There's a college near me called Rutgers, like red and white, like is their color. So like all their merchandise and school stuff. Like I'm wearing like my old college hoodie right now, like community college, but it was purple, right? And I don't want to like stand up too much to like show you the words on here because that could not that wouldn't dox me, but it would be like, oh shit, like that college is in his area. Ooh. And she was a very nice lady, but every single time, don't dox yourself, bro. Exactly, right? Exactly. I mean, bro, what are you gonna do? Come stalk me? Come find me, bro? Try me. These hands are ready to eat for everyone.
Chiocciola glu sottolineatura shine super chat 1,99.
Boom.
Boom check DMS I got a song for you.
Boom check DMs, I got a song for you. I haven't got anything yet, Glow. Whatever, Rastov. Whatever. Up now just came in from Glow. It's called Boom's Deli. All right. If anybody wants to order for somebody, you know what? If anybody wants to donate a specific item from the deli for a homeless individual in my neighborhood, $2 super chat will play Glow's song, right? That'll be the song we play for the rest of what we're doing. But, and we'll hear for the first time too. But yeah. Thank you, Glowshine, for the $2. Jelly emoji. Eris, that's really fucking. I like that a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna bring that over here. Hold on. That's actually really funny. Look at that. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Me and my jellyfish. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Eris. Thank you for supporting me in my house. That's crazy. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, jellyfish is in chat. I love jellyfish. I have to like set up the goal, like there's a certain audio clip I want to do for the TTS, and then I also have to get like the picture pop up. That should be easy, but we'll do it. We'll do it later. Where was I? Where was I in the story? Can someone tell me? What was the last thing I said? What was the last thing I was talking about before the doxing part? Oh, Canada. So I called her Canada because the color she wore, red and white all the time. But Canada also was very loud. Oh, let's go. Like I will not even attempt to attempt the accent, but she had a very thick, like it sounded somewhat northern or like kind of like Canadian to me. So I just called her Canada all the time. And she was really nice. But the problem is with her, it was 4 slices of prosciutto, 4 slices of roast beef, and 3 slices of turkey breast. But she would ask you for the one, like say the prosciutto, right? And she would go super thin, like that many supers, right? Then you would get that for her. You'd have to show her every fucking slice, and she didn't tell you if it was good or not. Then you do the next one. It was super thin, and again, you had to go through that. Then the third one, like super thin. And so at this point, like you're talking to her, like, oh, what's going on? Oh, Glowshine, you go take your 15, bro. Go take your 15. You deserve it, man. But like, you're working the counter, right? And you're just helping customers. She comes along. It's like one of those like, motherfucker, bro. This bitch is back. So she, and like she shows, we got somebody I know who can like represent Canada right here. We got Mr. Blobby over here. We're just gonna pretend like Mr. Blobby here is Miss Canada. And they just wouldn't like shut up. They just keep going and going and going. And it was just every like other day. But the reason I still think she's nice is because what she was doing.
Chiocciolaglu sottolineatura shine super chat
My fave is a
1,99.
must.
My fave is mods with a slice of tomato with pesto.
All right, Canada. We'll talk to you momentarily. Where's Glowshine? You're back from your 15-minute break, buddy. You want a mozz with a slice of tomato with pesto? All right, we're gonna have to listen to that song, I guess. All right, let's get him his. I got matzo balls. Over here
we in it.
it.
Can't stop the grinning. We win it, spin it. Always sinning. It's Boom's Deli. We bring the meatballs in the sauce with the spaghetti, no cost, take the loss. Bread like confetti, mozzarella, provolone. Call my Italian phone, they like the way I work. Can't stop the work, we put in work. But they don't work, they just in it for the perks. I see it lurk, my girl know how it work. My best friend got a twin, we just don't tell about the times we get it in. Deli full of meat, we turn the meat and ends, just we get it in. We just don't tell about the time we get it in. Deli full of meat, we turn the meat in millions, we get it in.
enjoy your order, sir. Really appreciate it.
It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow, they ask who run the town. It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow, they ask who run the town. It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow, they ask who run the town. It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow, they ask who run the town. It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow, they ask who run the town. It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow, they ask who run the town. It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow, they ask who run the town. It's Mr. Boom Boom Pow.
Wow, thank you, Glowshine. I hope you enjoy your sandwich. But anyways, let's get these hidden so it doesn't lag my OBS. We gotta get Mr. Blobby back over here. So again, we're gonna pretend like Mr. Blobby over here is Canada, right? So while I'd be talking to her, she'd be giving me that, we'd be dealing with that. But every single time I would show her every single slice, like in between like the cut, right? She would walk away and go right back over to the fucking soup bar because she would get 4 different fucking soups every single time. But here's the fucking problem, right? The soup bar we had, it could hold up to a total of 6 soups. Funny enough that this image has 6 in it. Funny enough. But in this situation, right? Straight back to Mr. Bloody, excuse you. But anyway, so this would happen, and it just, it was like a back and forth. And then, she would come like back over the deli counter and I would hand her her very last thing. So she would walk back over. I'd get her damn like, fucking like sandwich meats, all 3 of them. And she'd just take and be like, okay, bye. Slip, lip, loody loo. Like it just run away like that. Like, and that was like every other day. So like, if she came on a Monday, she'd be back on a Wednesday. If she came, then she would be back on a Friday. Or she showed up on a Tuesday. Bro. Toxic Panda. Just gonna do it for everyone. Hold on. I gotta fix this right now. Why is this? Bro. Okay. I think that should fix it. I just deleted the one for membership, so hopefully that just fixed it. Thank you so much, Toxic Panda. Now, Toxic, we still have a deli item for you. So, Toxic, is there anything specific you'd like from the deli? I need to hear from you, Toxic, because I have something for you, sir. Just for you, sir. I need to make sure you're treated right. Thank you so much for saving my house. You want to just salami? I got you, bro. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Boo's Deli, bro. Let's get Mr. Toxic Panda over.
Oh, thank you so much. Customer service.
You really wanted to put some pound to the meat slice. We gotta get this man his salami. We gotta make sure he's got nice and everything he needs.
It's for my dog. He's diabetic, but like spiritual.
Right back. Well, sir, enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much for stopping by my house. Bye.
Why this guy's taking so long with my sandwich? You better hurry the hell.
Oh, I forgot to meet the Toxic? No way. I forgot to meet the Toxic. I did. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god. Listen, see, it wouldn't be a Boom stream if I wasn't learning this and doing it on the fly. Bro. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. That's a my bad. That's a my bad. Shush! Don't Harris. Don't tell him. Didn't hear a word of what you said. Okay, well we got you your pound of salami, sir. I got you an extra quarter pound for free. I'm a great mod toxic. I take it very seriously, and she does. That she does. She loved her garbage can avatar, by the way. She loved it. Oh my lord. So we talked about Canada. We talked about the 6 ouncer. What do I talk about next? Do you guys want to hear about the witch, or do you guys want to hear about the inbred couple? Who do you guys want to hear about more? I feel murderous. You feel murderous? Oh my lord. Use your gold to bribe Boom to get mod. She's no. Eris has been a great mod. Eris is a great mod. I cannot deny that. I would never deny that, but I just can't. I wouldn't be able to either. But yeah, what do you guys want to hear about more? Do you guys want to hear about the witch, or do you guys want to hear about Canada? Canada. The inbred couple. That's those are my next two story talking points. I think. Did I even make you a liar, bro? Inbred? Oh, you want to hear about the inbred couple? Ooh. So, Canada? Well, I already talked about Canada. That's my own bad, right? Eris said inbred, so I'm just going to assume Kage's is also inbred because Kage loves Eris. So, the inbred couple, this was at the second supermarket I worked for, where, like the one that when I was engaged, I was doing like a ton of hours every week. So, Kage's a real one. Eris, are we fucked up? No, you're not fucked up. So the inbred couple, and I only call them this because when you think about a stereotypical like old like southern like deep southern like family, right? A family like couple, right? Like I'm talking like you got the taller old guy who's like really thin, and then he's got his heavy. Why are you still showing yourself, Glow? Like go back, like Glow. Like come on, take a break. Jeez, Glow. Shit. Glow. What the fuck, bro? It's your break. But yeah, so he was like that stereotypical old guy, like the overalls, just that guy, right? And then his wife was this short, tiny little lady who was like really heavy, round. Like, think about that old couple from Back to the Barnyard. Let me grab like a photo of them just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. This is perfect. This is exactly what they look like. Hold on. Like, oh, not what I meant to do.
Randall, there is a cow outside.
There's a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.
No, I mean right.
Like that was literally them. Wow, I did not expect to play a YouTube clip. That's crazy. That's funny. You think of Sweet Tea, bro? Sweet Tea, God bless her. I don't know what's going on with her, but God bless her. That's crazy. Yeah, that's just what they look like. And this was another case of like, the super thin showing the lady every single slice, but then like you had to give the husband a sample, right? And this is during COVID and after COVID, so like for a while, like you couldn't really give customers free samples. But that that's a story for another topic. But like she was a little bit different because no matter how thin you cut it, even if you shaved it or if it was like shredded, it was like she was a little unhappy with how like it wasn't thin enough. But that's Django Fett build stream one. Oh, that behind me, bro. I don't know, bro. That's like I got that for Christmas, and it's probably just gonna sit there. But like this lady, she would look at you, and the way it works in a deli, right, or like most food stores, right, like when it's by like the pound, the item like the scale, you put the piece of paper there, you'll put the meat or product on top of it, and it would weigh it by that, right? So she would tell you like, can I get $1.26 of this? Can I get $1.37 of that? Can I get 96 cents of this item right here? And that was like the main thing, right? Um, and I was like the only guy behind in the deli department, right? Out of 15 employees, who could actually handle this lady. Like I wouldn't lose my shit on her. Everybody else would argue with her. Uh, and like it was I could take care of it, but like it took a long time helping her. So when she would show up on a Sunday, like when the deli like line was just packed for hours, 1 hours, like people would like we would open at 7 and people would flood into the store at like as soon as the doors opened, right? So she would show up usually like around 2 or 3 o'clock, usually around the time like my Sunday shift was technically supposed to be over. But if I was working overtime, I'd help her. And if I wasn't approved for overtime, I would see her and I'd be like, don't worry, guys, I got her. I'll help her. Don't worry. And then it got to the point like where I had a lot of customers who like they would see me and like if it was their turn, they would say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait for him." Like that was just me. Like one of my usuals, I can never remember her name, but it was one of the housewives from like the Real Housewives of New Jersey. uh, I don't remember her name. She was shorter, like tanner skin, but whatever. I always tell people, like either my coworkers would tell me, like, "Oh, do you know who just helped?" Or whenever I tell this story, like somebody will like pull up the photo of all the housewives and make me point at which one it was. I can't. Have you found a third wife yet? Wife number 2 is starting to get irritated at having to do all the work. Wife 1 says she only there for fun stuff. I don't know how much more wingman. Dude, I do not have a second wife. I don't have a first wife. I'm single. I am single. I don't know why there's this move to make me have a harem, but it's funny. Bachelor, you wanted to panda fuck you. Hear that, fellas? He's single. Me too, boom. Me too. Yeah, dude. It's rough in these streets, man. It's rough, dude. It's fucking rough. Um, but anyways, so I dealt with her a lot, and this was like an every day kind like every other day kind of thing with her. But it got to the point, so there was like another supermarket with the same name that like it's one company, right? So they would like she would go to that store and they would call us because there was one item. It was super hot super sada, um, and we had the super sweet super sada. So like she would go to that store, they would like call us to see if we had the item, or we would call them to see if they had the item because like it was kind of just hard to get because it wasn't really popular. So our like distributor never really like kept them stocked. So that's just what it was. Um, Mr. Limp Limp Low, Mr. Yum Yum Wow, you guys are dicks. You guys are fucking assholes, bro. Anyway, right. But yeah, it was like a telephone game too. Love you, Boom. W chat. Unlike these mods, I'll ask you to please like the stream. Thank you, Panda. Thank you. Yes, if you guys are enjoying the Boom Deli Groovy Guy special, hit that like button. I would appreciate it. I really would. We are currently sitting at 18 likes. Can we please get to 20? Pretty please with a cherry on top. I would appreciate that. My lord. I got Boom 2 dislikes. I'm agreeing. Fuck off, bro. If no one hate me, then Eris is dead. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my lord. What's it called? So those are a couple customers. I'm trying to think. I've told you about some of my like more usual customers. Yeah, if you have 0 haters, I'm dead. That's true. That is true. But I dealt with like a lot of just customers over like the course of the years, right? Like uh let me see how close this city is to me before I like say, because I don't know how close it is. I don't want to dox myself. Where is this? It's kind of close. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Well, like the area, but one of the stores I used to cover at from time to time when I was in the butcher program, I actually used to help out Snooky a little bit too from the Jersey Shore, which that's a whole other thing, dude. That was actually one of my like favorites because she would order I forget what was it called. There was one thing, a specific thing she liked. It was a type of wrapped meat. Fuck, but it was seasoned. How did the date go with Badger, bro? I heard she's awesome to talk to. Badger's really cool. Badger and I are just friends at the moment. We might hang out in the future this year. Who knows? But yeah. But yeah, that's about it with the with Snooky. Like I would see her like once every other week. She wasn't like too much of a usual, but like I would see her a lot. She like recognized me. Um, yeah. I'm trying to set Boom up with all my friends, but like, fuck off, Siren. Ah, my lord. Oh my lord. Trying to think. Have I not? Before I end this, are there any other characters I need to show you guys? Let me see. We got. I showed you guys Mr. Blobby, Badger, Copcake, Chrono, Toxic Panda, Generic Woman. Just so in case anybody like wants to see, we do got Melindia over here. What's going on, Melindia? Thank you so much for supporting the channel and coming to Boom's Deli. Really appreciate everything you've done. Thank you so much. We've done Siren, Eris, Glow, Rasov. I've shown you guys all my characters. That's crazy. We do have a seafood department. Nobody really wanted seafood, so that we got this over here. We got if anybody wanted it, I could have given you a lobster. That would be the one item that we had available. The seafood department was fun. Whenever somebody would order a lobster to be cooked or steamed, I got to play God. I'd open the container and I got to pick which lobsters lived and died. Definitely not like weird. Let's see. That's the lobster. I showed you guys a cake. Oh, you know what? I did have another seafood item. We had a slice of salmon in case anybody wanted that either, but I don't think anybody wanted salmon. Don't think so. We had the wrap. We had the soup container. We had the lobster. Showed you guys Luna. I showed you guys Luna, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, because Gito made the lesbian joke. Damn, that's crazy. Me and Boom, white boy and his emotional support lesbian. Bro, I love Siren. She is my emotional support lesbian. Did you end up using the voice clips? I did. You must have missed that, Panda. So I have a song. I'll send you the song in a little bit. Panda. Or is Panda no, Panda's in that server, I think, right? The Groovy Guy podcast server. Yeah, so Panda, if you click on the Boom's Deli Assets chat in the Groovy Guy podcast, it's literally the very first thing. It says Deli Music. All of it's in there. It's all in there, bro. And I want to thank every one of my friends for helping me out with the voice clips. Can we get some W's in chats for the Boom Docket team, please? The Groovy Guy podcast Docket team. I want to give everybody some W's. Everybody some W's. Depends on the women. Bro, there's no reason to be afraid of women. Women are amazing. Badger Cat, see, women are amazing. We stand women in this community. I did so much work. You did amazing work, Panda. I appreciate you so much, dude. Man, that's so funny. But I hope you guys have been having a great night. This was actually like not a lot for me to set up, but this is I enjoyed doing something like this. This really got my like creative juices going. I don't do a lot of stuff like this. So like this is kind of I have a gaming channel. I'm like kind of trying to branch out a little bit. Dude, as for voice notes without spoiling today's No, I told you random things you would hear throughout the supermarket, all right? They're amazing, don't get me wrong. I can never disrespect our working queens. And if you guys want, I can upload the supermarket music with the sound notes and all that. Oh, if you guys are okay with that. Just in case you guys want to hear that. But that's yeah, I achieved the voice notes. Okay. You did. But yeah, it's in that text chat if you want to go hear that. Toxic. With it having a generic voice. Yeah. Yeah. But that's kind of about it. I don't really got much else to talk about unless you guys want to hear more stories on like my customers, you know? But I kind of wanted to talk about stuff, and I've kind of got derailed a little bit. I got to do a little bit better with pivoting from TTS stories, but this was really fun. I enjoyed this. I want to do more stuff like this in the future. We kind of have the Dead as Disco thing that's going to be like every 2 weeks kind of idea. I might have this speedo thing. Why does your pasta counter have mold though? It doesn't. Eris is noodle generic woman. Bro, come on. Eris is not. I never should. Wait. I never showed you guys Exile, right? Nobody ever saw Exile? No? Okay, hold on. Who wants to see Exile in chat? Hold on. Show it. I think I should show it. I do. I think I should. Man. Exile, if you're watching this in the future, I do not regret this at all. I don't regret this at all, Exile. I don't. What's going on, sir? Good to see you, Mr. Exile Warrior. Thank you so much for coming down to Boom's Deli. Thank you for supporting. Thank you so much. Oh my lord. Let's get all of our customers here on screen. Let's see if how much I can lag my OBS. Let's do that. Damn, bro's about to die in the deli, right? We got Mr. Glowshine. We got him over here. Look how happy he is. We got Kage. Got Kage over here. Kage like right back over here. I'm gonna make them all a little bit smaller. Kind of like that. Exile just kind of like, bro, chill out a little bit. We're gonna have a crane to lift that body up. That's right. Rastov. Gotta like bring this man out. Look at him. Look how groovy he is. He was so excited to be on the Groovy Guy podcast after canceling last time. Canceling. Snakestov. We got a generic white guy over here. Just in case any random dude I don't know decided to send in a super chat. Can't believe bro, that was not my idea, but I'll take the credit for it. We got Melandia over here. We got Melandia. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, sound good. Thank you. Generic white guy over here, just hanging out. You're right, Harris. We got generic woman, right? I'm gonna go through the soundboards. Whew. Yep, woman is muted. Bro. See, this is why we got generic woman over here. God, what happened? We got Toxic Panda over here. Got Toxic Panda right over here. Oh, get Toxic right over here. We got Chrono right over here. Look how tall he is. Oh my god. We're gonna put him up here. Let's
hell up.
Let's keep listening to the music while we do this.
I need my turkey on rye today.
We got Kawaii Copcake over here. The only cop in Rastovia.
6'7", 6'7", Mom, 6'7".
We got a random badger.
Fuck your mother.
Over here. We got.
Oh my, that's a very well.
We got Mr. Blobby over here.
How much for that?
Thanks for hanging out, Mr. Blobby. Fuck my wife. Fuck your mother.
I know.
Gotta bring
And
Eris
then she
over here.
stabbed the man.
Australia, and she has ED.
I'd quit, but then who would suffer correctly?
So we got Luna right over here. Look at this, guys. Everybody's hanging out. I think the glow was about to come up.
God, did you hear? They were fucking roommates.
They were fucking roommates. The K-pop is killing me. You know what's crazy? The Chrono one, I don't think...
Oh my god, he has a gun!
Ignore that.
Run!
Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Bro, look at this crazy cast of characters we got over here. We got ourselves a salad container. We got ourselves a cooked lobster. We got a slice of cake I made specifically for Kage.
I just want to dance.
Bro, where am I? Oh, you're right. Here she. Oh, yeah. We got Siren right over here. This would have been a good show on TV, to be fair. Bro, this would have been a great show on TV.
Alright, pal, how you doing? I'm looking to get a bit of that tea
Ooh,
for you.
man, it's funny,
Alright,
somebody
bloody
sung
hankering
Shut
for
Up.
that new.
We got a slice of salmon that Eris can have. Eris, you got a slice of salmon. We got a wrap. Exile looks pretty hungry. He can have both the wrap and that. There you
I
go.
don't know why, but when I'm waiting,
I love salmon.
I feel like I need to dance.
Then we got a
This
soup
music is
container.
just so great.
Mr.
just
Blob,
wanna
you can have that.
dance.
They changed gravity slightly in 2014 and no one talks about it.
Thank
Oh,
you all
sorry.
so much for supporting the stream for tonight. Really enjoyed this. I hope you guys will continue to support my stupidity in the future.
Okay, can I get the large vanilla mocha coffee?
This feels like the end of season 1 for the Boom Nation. Nah, Boom Nation's just getting started.
What in the Sam hell is a skibbity riz? Who in the hell is the Rizzler? I've never heard of this creature before in my life.
Tell me, what was your favorite part of Boom's
Can I
Deli
get
lore?
a Whopper with double cheese, please?
No. What was your favorite part of today's lore that you learned?
Holy shit, is that Phil Collins? Oh my gosh, I need to ask him about that rumor, about that one song when he feels it coming in the air tonight, where he saw that girl die on that dock and he saw that dude not save her. And oh, that was so crazy. I gotta go ask him real quick. Hold on, hold my bag. I'll come back for my sandwich. Bye.
I love Glow so much. We need a season 2. Listen, this is not the end. This is not the end. I'm gonna do another project like this somewhat soon. I learned Boom worked very hard. I work very hard. The best thing I learned about this was my bestie ED edition I did.
Keith, clean up on aisle 1.
Keith, get on that.
Someone has been sick.
You were the seafood lead. Cheese. Not only was I in the cheese department, I was the cheese manager. I was the only person in there. We can curse ED when he beats Elden Ring. Fuck you, Chrono. If you enjoyed today's stream, can I get a 99? Can we get a dollar train going? Could we just get dollars in the chat?
I think my
99
therapist is
cents.
rooting against me.
If not, that's okay.
Dude, if it doesn't scan, don't just put it through as bananas.
We just put it through as bananas. We need to bring more awareness towards ED to find Eris a cure. Eris, listen, we need to find Eris a cure. That is right. That is true. We do need to find her a cure.
At Mark Roberts, Super Chat 0.7.
It's so loud. Hold on. I'm going again. I'm fucking cutting the music on that. Holy shit, it's so fucking loud. Edit. Alert sound. There we go. Save. Publish. Okay, it should be good now. Mark Robinson, thank you so much for the $1 Australian dollar. Badger Cat, thank you so much for the $1.49 banana sticker. Truly appreciate that. Thank you guys so much.
What in the Sam hell is a skibbity riz? Who in the hell is the Rizzler? I've never heard of this creature before in my life.
I can't wait to do something like this again soon. I gotta figure out what the topic would be. Eris Nix, thank you so much for the British $1.49.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all so much. Toxic Panda for the £2 1-up sticker.
Chiocciola Straub 3 Raison Super Chat 1,99.
Hey, I like a foot-long Italian herb
Strawberry,
and cheese
thank you so much for the $2
cut
super chat. Take it easy, white
only
chocolate.
on the left
Thank you so
side
much.
with the
Thank you guys so much for
light
tuning in
brush
and
of
helping
butter,
save my
not
house.
too much, just
I'm
a
done for the
whisper of
night.
it.
Make sure you guys
Well, actually,
stay happy,
half
healthy, and
Italian
wise. I'll be
herb
hanging
and
out in
cheese, half
DC's after this.
Parmesan oregano.
But take care of
And
yourself,
can you
everybody.
do the
Stay
Parmesan
beautiful.
a little
and stay
thicker on
boom.
the left side.
Bye.
Maybe like by 0.2 centimeters.